right down there is the promised land, the cradle of Hawaiian civilization, Waipio Valley. Sometimes you also hear it called Waipio, which is correct, but especially on this island, we really like the V sound. So Waipio. The word Vai means water. Pio means bended or curved. Down there in that valley, there's a snaking river called Wailoa that goes all the way through the valley. So you can see the ancient Hawaiian people, they call them as they saw it, Waipio, the bended or curved water. And Vai, this is a word that you'll come across a lot. Some of you might even be staying in Waikoloa. Probably drove through Waimea, very famous place in Hawaii, Waikiki, water. So water is, we get distracted today by cash and gold and the other things that we assign value to, right? But when push comes to shove, you really need water. Water is power, right? Water is life. If you control the water, you control everybody else's food supply. You control your own food supply, you can feed your warriors. And that's a big reason why Waipio Valley became like an epicenter of Hawaiian civilization. It seems very likely that Waipio Valley, Waipio, may have been one of the very first places settled by the early Polynesians when they got here. And the reason for that is the Vai, the water. That's a huge reason.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
We'd like to welcome you guys, first off, to the beautiful and very historical, very sacred ponds of Waiholoa. Once again, what does Vai mean?
Water.
You passed.
Pass the test. Good job. And so Waiholoa, it being a very sacred place where it is believed that the waters are very good at cleansing you spiritually. That is why the kings and the queens, the chiefs of ancient Hawaii, would come up, hike all the way up the ridge of the valley to get up to these ponds. That process takes place here. Very special place to them, and for that reason, no one else was allowed up here at that time. If you were a commoner or if you weren't invited to come up here and you were found up here, can you guess what would happen?
Go to the place of refuge.
Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
I'm gonna at least get my hand blessed because the water's too cold. See, we're calling this good. We'll do both hands. Perfect.
When you think about old Hawaii and you picture it in your head, don't think it was just some utopia where the Hawaiians were just sitting around, drinking coconuts, dancing hula, going surfing. It was real life. And there was war and there was violence, just like pretty much anywhere else that there are humans. And a place like this was so rich in resources that other kings from other islands would want to take what this valley had. This was a really valuable place right here. And if you were to bring an army, you wanted to take over this valley, there's really only one option where you can lead your whole army in at once, and that's with canoes, assault the beach. There is a trail that goes up that ridge back there. That's how the kings could go up to the upper ponds where we were just visiting. But that trail is only one person wide, so that's easy to defend against a bottleneck like that. If we have 1,000 warriors at the top and they're like, you go down, now you go down, now you. They're gonna have like 2 guys at the bottom with spears. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. There's no strength in numbers when you go down that narrow trail. So the only way to come in with your whole army was the beach. So that was a battleground down there. A lot of bloody battles were fought on this beach. A lot of Hawaiians were killed on that beach. Now in Hawaii, we believe in mana, that's spiritual energy. So when a warrior died in battle, you don't take their body away to be buried. They get buried on the battlefield. In this case, right in the sand of the beach. That way their mana, their spirit, their energy would still protect this valley even after they were dead and gone. And it worked. It worked. It's almost like a opposite of a curse. It's like a protective charm that it puts on Waipio. And so that's a really good reason why you shouldn't take any sand from the Hawaiian Islands. A A lot of our beaches have been used as burial sites when there were battles fought in those areas. And if you were to fill up a Ziploc of black sand from this beach or green sand from South Point, you wouldn't only be taking sand. Might even just be parts per million, but in there is going to be bone fragments of Native Hawaiians. So please don't take any sand. You can take